To dream big, you have to see big. We take our young men beyond their familiar surroundings, exposing them to new places, new industries, and new experiences. By expanding their world, we help them discover possibilities they never knew existed.
We gotta change. And change starts with us. Change starts today. But are you gonna take hold on it? Are you gonna take hold on it? Some people, they make fun of the Men2Be program. Oh, look at them, they over there doing this. Them boys are active. We done had some fall by the wayside, but guess what? God gave me Matthew 13, and I'm going to let you go, so I don't want to hold nobody up. Matthew 13, I was reading verse 1 through 8, and it says, sometimes you take some seeds, and you throw some out there. Some going to fall on hard ground. Some going to be on shallow ground, going to take root, but if the sun come out, it's going to burn that up. Then he said, some going to take. Some going to grow and be mighty. The problem is we're not doing is sowing the seed. We're not even sowing the seed. But God told me in my heart, he said, listen, some not going to take, but that don't keep you from sowing. That don't stop you. Hey, you got to keep going. He said, reach one, teach one. He said, if you got 100 sheep, one go astray, go get that one. If I can save just one.
My name is Navon Williams. I'm 18 years old. My affirmation word is loyal.
My name is Zion Brulade and I'm charming. What I want to be when I grow up is a businessman over fitness.
My name is Victor Flowers and I'm ready. What I want to be when I grow up, I want to be an electrician.
My name is Trey Silvers and I'm selfless. What I want to be when I grow up, I got two options. I want to be an athletic trainer or an electrician.
My name is Josiah Lewis and I am confident. What I want to do after high school is doing cybersecurity. It's like a computer information type of thing.
My name is Solomon Down, I'm a Cypher. I want to be a surgeon.
Wow.
I feel like I can help people and I just want to help just people to make sure they're safe. And I just want to, since Men2Be helped me, I want to help the world.
How has your behavior changed since joining the program?
I used to be disrespectful and mean to people. And when I joined the program, I learned how to just be nice and, I'm still working on being nice, but I learned how to be respectful.
First, I used to just get in trouble a lot and I feel like I had a different mindset, but now I don't get in trouble no more and I have a different mindset.
How my behavior changes by me making better choices and making the right friends.
Yes, sir! Down! Up! Down!
My name is Kamara Wilford. I am the mother of Lamont Qualls and Mason Sibbles.
What made you seek out Men2Be?
I believe they need that example of a man in some form. I can teach them the daily stuff, but hearing it from a man is a lot different. I feel like they listen a little better. I can repeat myself multiple times, but it's not going to be the same when a man says it to a son or a father figure says it to another little boy. It's just not the same. I want them to learn how to be respectful, make eye contact, shake with a strong hand, be a successful man. I can say I can do that, but as I was watching my kids, I would see that they were lacking. And I was acknowledging that they were lacking something as being young men. in the community, and I want them to grab it. I've seen this program, and I noticed how they stayed firm on what they were saying. Their mission statement was something they were doing. It was being shown through the men they had in this program, and I just wanted my kids to have that resource as well.
What type of growth have you seen in your boys individually?
Individually, Lamont is autistic. A lot of people don't know it because he doesn't look like it, I guess to say, but he learns differently, and he doesn't get shamed from the way he learns. They take their time with him. It might take him a while to understand something or needs to be repeated over, but they take their time with him. Just like yesterday, I didn't have to ask. He was washing dishes when I came home. He looks after his little brother differently. I noticed that their relationship has changed. It's not just, oh, he's my annoying little brother. He watches out for his safety. Different things like that. I watched him speak out with his brothers in the program and say hi. Different things like that. With Mason, I watched him grow socially too. He loves this program. It's something that he looks forward to every week. I watched him be more respectful, being more responsible, picking up after himself, different things like that. Things they show them in this program. I have did it too, but it's been more impactful to this program.
To see your son give his life to Christ, how special was that?
Oh, very special. Again, he doesn't say much. Lamont was the only child that I had that hadn't accepted Jesus Christ. Mason is the younger child, but he had already did it. And I wanted it to be something that he did on his own and not something I pressured him to do. So I was waiting patiently that maybe he would talk to me about it, or I would have a little small conversation to make sure he understood what was going on in church and what was the reason why we, what our background is in Christianity and things like that. I was ecstatic for him because he looked up and he said, I think I'm ready. And I was like, ready with what? He said, I'm ready to be baptized. And I said, do you understand what that means? And he told me that he was ready to be one of God's children. And I thought that was amazing. I also thought it was amazing that as soon as he came out the water, Mr. T-Bird was right there to embrace him. It is a moment that he has that he still talks about. It's a special time for him. He really was excited to accept Jesus Christ in his life.
Go. Hey. How has your behavior changed while being in the program?
I say it made me open up more to people, speak louder, more clearly. Because when I first joined, I didn't really I'm always a shy person. So when I meet people in a new crowd, it kind of just I kind of just open up more and not being shy like how I used to.
Can you describe a moment or activity in Men2Be that changed how you see yourself?
It really wasn't a moment. It was more of a time where I started transferring from being a mentee to a junior mentor. I really got to teach the younger guys something that I know from being in their shoes, because I once was like them. And I got to be with the mentors. And I get to easily understand how their job was, mentoring them. And it made it easier for me to give them what I know.
Think of one tool in the toolbox that you try to use to help you.
Doing the right thing when nobody's looking.
One tool I use from the toolbox is probably communication.
I would say helping around the house, doing the chores, doing the small things that could be big.
They say it takes a village to raise a child. To the parents who trust us with their sons, and to our sponsors, donors, and supporters who invest their resources and time into this mission, thank you. You are the backbone of this work, pouring love, opportunity, and stability into these young minds.
So our mindset's got to change right here now. And I'm looking at this, that building can be utilized for so many things. And that is a place where I went to school there. Mr. Bernard was my teacher. You walk in the gym and it smelled good and it looked good and it was polished, it was painted. And I saw that building that guy right there showed me. It was 1882, that building. And it still worked. Come on now, we can do this. This can be a community center. It can be a house. It can be housing for the elderly. It could be an incubator. I can see small businesses going in an incubator because they need to do that. And I'm a small business now. There's people cooking out their house right now and selling food that they need to come in there just for the Saturday, just to rent the building that's already got the kitchen and the refrigerator already in there. They can rent it for like 5 hours.
It's about seeing the opportunity and not getting fixated on the obstacles. Because everybody can shoot it down, but who's willing to help make it happen? Who's willing to help make it a reality? And it's not going to be easy. And if you get caught up with the talk and the chatter and all of those different things, and you get discouraged by that, then maybe it wasn't meant for you to carry that one forward. But if you can listen to the chatter and keep on moving, then as you keep moving amongst the chatter, other people will get on board, and those who are chattering, you'll find out they'll be out there swinging hammers and nails, throwing nails and doing all other things too, because they'll want to be a part of it at the end of the day. So I think that's what it's about. We can talk about it, but now let's be about it. Let's talk about what you can bring to the table. And then your little bit plus my little bit plus everybody else's little bit will add up to a lot. Don't sit on the sideline and talk about, oh, well, they're just putting a little bit together. Well, guess what? That little bit is going to turn into a lot.
I was born to achieve greatness. I will not be defined by my mistakes, but my willingness to accept correction, to learn and to grow. My greatness will be a result of my work ethic, mentorship, and support. I will be accountable for growing from boys to men. I must remember, I was born to achieve greatness.